We have 8 days to go until the general election. Okay? There's early voting today. There's early voting Monday through Friday of this week with extended hours for early voting. We're going to start doing radio ads hopefully tomorrow. If not tomorrow, Tuesday. We're going to start running radio. Radio's not cheap. We've got 6 billboards up around town. We've got mailers that are about to go out. We've got 1,300 friends on Facebook that are getting the word out. We've got emails. We've got, anybody have one of the push cards? Information cards at the front door? We've got these little information cards that you can hand to people. We've got those things that we can download a PDF of those push cards from our website. You can download a PDF of this comparison sheet between me and Kay Granger to kind of highlight where the differences are between us. You can download those from our website. Get those, email them out to your friends. The most effective way for me to get votes is for me to get in front of people and talk and answer questions. The second most effective way for me to get votes is for you to go to your friends and say, there's this guy, his name is Mike Brassavant, it's a really funny last name, but it's okay, and vote for him. That is the second most effective way for me to get a vote. There's an 80% chance if you tell someone to vote for me that they will. Okay? So whether it's email or mail or a phone call, there are lots and lots of ways that you can turn this group of 15 into 1,500 votes, and that's a lot. It's 20,000 votes to win, maybe less than that depending upon the turnout. Usually, on a normal year, it would be 15,000 votes for me to win. I think this year is going to be heavy. We're probably talking about 20,000 votes to win. But I told all my friends on Facebook the other day, I was like, if each one of you will touch 16 people and they vote for me, I win. Hands down, no questions. We've got, Kay Granger's got 800. She started off with 650 friends and has 800. I started off with 0 and have 13. So I think, and we're gaining. We had 1,200 on Wednesday, and we have about 1,300 now. So it's just continuing to gain momentum. As you get further and further down those routes, they start splitting and touching more and more people. So I would encourage you all to do that. I need your help to get this done. Also, if you're willing to get involved financially, I would love your support. That's the one probably the biggest challenge for a challenger is getting money. And all of our money has come from individuals, and none of it's come from PACs or companies. The majority of my opponent's money does. So I think we can be very effective. If we could raise $10,000 to do radio ads this week, man, we could knock this out of the ballpark. Really think we could. And again, I am committed to running again if I don't win this time. And if we don't get to 50% on March 2nd, if no one gets 50% of the vote on March 2nd, then we'll be in a runoff situation. And that runoff will be 6 weeks after. It'll be on April 13th, I think. So, any other questions before we wrap up? Or?
I've got one question. This doesn't pertain to you, but I'm a little confused about the procedure for electing for a judge on the ballot.
Okay.
I think there's six running, and there's only one slot. Is that true?
Supreme Court?
Supreme Court.
Yeah, there are 2 Supreme Court slots, and there are judges running for. Like this judge was running for place 3, and this judge is running for place 9, I think. Yeah, you will pick of those 6 people running for place 3. I think there's 3 running for place 9, and 6 running for place 3. If you vote for whichever one you want, they have to get to 50% as well. So if you don't get to 50%, you take the top 2. And then they're in a runoff. So the likelihood of a runoff this year is really high.
Yeah.
You really want your vote to count, go to a runoff. I mean, we're talking that 15,000 number drops significantly. If I'm in a runoff with Kay Granger and Deborah Medina's in a runoff with Rick Perry, I win. I think I win. Because Deborah Medina's people are going to show up in that runoff, and they're not going to vote for Kay Granger. They're going to vote for me. But I would rather, I am praying that the Lord would speak very clearly on March 2nd, because I don't want to campaign for 6 more weeks. This is tiring, especially after about 7 months. So anyway, thank you all so much for coming, and we've got push cards, go ahead Danielle, you got anything?
Make a stack. We have plenty.